Good morning, my dear brothers and sisters. We wish to welcome all of you once again to our Sunday Eucharist here at the Manila Cathedral, to the first-timers here, to our regular Mass-goers, maligayang pagdating po sa araw na ito. We have a lot to learn from our readings today, but let me invite you to reflect on this beautiful daily reality and a daily challenge to all of us. That the call to be faithful, responsible, and careful is best tried and formed when no one is looking after you. When you are just by yourself. Ang maging tapat, ang maging responsable, at maging maalagain ay pawang mas binibigyang halaga at binubuo sa mga panahong walang nakatingin sa iyo. Walang boses munang gagabay, walang nakatingin kung tama ba ang ginagawa. When things are entrusted to you, when no one is looking after you. You know that I was a seminary formator before coming here. And before becoming a priest, I spent 13 years inside the seminary from high school until graduate school. At damang-dama ko po yung realidad na sinasabi ko, that faithfulness, responsibility, and carefulness is best tried and formed when no one is looking after me or after us. Malinaw po sa seminaryo na kapag weekdays, gigising kami ng 5:15. We have to go to the chapel at 5:45 for prayers, Mass at 6:30, breakfast at 7:15, 8 a.m. for the class, and the rest of the day will follow its normal schedule. But in between those schedules, we were given responsibilities and rules for us to be guided. Sikat lagi ang tanong, pwede po ba ang cellphone sa seminaryo? Bawal po sa seminaryo ang cellphone. Ilang oras po kami naglalaro. Pagsisiksikin namin yung 2-3 laro ng basketball for 1 hour. To dress up properly, for example, when we are to face a visitor, so on and so forth. And these things, these rules, were entrusted to us, and as we were growing in formation, hindi naman kailangan laging nakamasid yung aming formator para tignan kung tama ba kami. Oy, alas 5 na, ket na. Hindi naman po laging ganon. Pag nakita na namin, alas 5 na, pack up, akyat sa taas, maliligo, mag-aaral na. Naibigay at naipaliwanag sa amin ng maayos, kaya kapag iniiwan na kami sa aming mga sariling buhay, alam na namin ang gagawin. Not that we are really left out, but by sure guidance, we can live faithfully, responsibly, and carefully. This was the mindset of the landowner in our gospel today. After investing on good materials, amenities, and fruits for his vineyard, he leased tenants to take care of his vineyard. The landowner trusted them that they will be there to take care of his vineyard, that they will be responsible, they will be faithful in managing the vineyard in His name. At malinaw pong sinabi ni San Mateo dito po nagkakaroon ng breakthrough yung kwento sa sinasabi ko po kanina. The landowner went on a journey. Hindi po natin alam kung saan talaga siya pumunta o bakit siya lumabas. And as I've said, from that scene came the reality. They were trusted to be faithful, to be responsible and careful, even at a distance. Even if the landowner is not really looking after them, na para pong may CCTV camera yung ubasan na iyon. It was from that intent that this landowner told these tenants, I hired you so that while I am out of my vineyard, you are there to take care of it. The call to be faithful, responsible, and careful is best tried and formed when no one is looking after you. Kunyari po, sa mga bata po na naririto, kunyari po binigyan kayo ng malaking pera ni mami o ni daddy. Ano po ba ang malaki sa mga bata ngayon? Blue bills na? Pag yellow bills ba, kumukunot na ang noo. For example, binigyan kayo ng madaming blue bills ni mami at sinabi, anak, this is the money. Me and your father will be out of town this week. And this money is for your food and for your needs. At umalis ang iyong parents. At ito ka naman, nako, wala si mami and si daddy, so let me call my friends, it's party time. Ayun, nawaldas ang pera. O kaya naman, tayo po, sa mga nagtatrabaho po dito, uso po na meron pong mga ina-allocate na budget sa inyo. O ganitong amount, this is for your project. This amount, this is for some programs. And the intention of that giver is right and true. I give you this for a certain intention or for a certain action. Pero nung umalis na, sige, wala ka, ako ang bahala dito. Pera ko na to. Itatago ko na ito. I will be the master of this thing that you have trusted me with. When the landowner was out of sight of his tenants, the tenants took the advantage of being masters of that vineyard. Kung tenant ka lang, temporary owner ka lang, you are not really the master of it. But out of sight of that landowner, they made themselves master of that vineyard. And we heard how they killed the servants and even the son of the landowner. They were trusted and given the advantage, but they took advantage. Instead of being responsible, faithful, and careful, they killed the servants and the son, made the worst inside that vineyard, and destroyed what was asked of them to take care of. You are trusted not to take advantage, but to have the advantage to be good. It may hopefully not happen that after being trusted with something, we will be taking the advantage to break the trust and the good heart of that person. Example po ulit. Pinagkatiwalaan ka ng kwento. Pagkatapos nyo maghiwalay, sige, kinalat ang kwento. When we are trusted, especially in moments that no one is already looking after us, knowing that we are mature enough to handle things, let us not take advantage, but take the advantage of being faithful, careful, and responsible. Na parang sasabihin po natin, dahil ipinagkatiwala sa akin ito, kahit malayo yung nagmamay-ari o hindi siya nakatingin sa akin 24 oras, aalagaan at magiging tapat ako sa sinumpa ko sa Kanya na itong bagay na ipinagkatiwala sa akin, mamahalin ko, bibigyan ko ng bunga, at aalagaan ko. My dear brothers and sisters, it is never easy to be faithful, careful, and responsible. As what St. Paul has exhorted us, let us invest into whatever is just, pure, lovely, and gracious. And when we have this, we can be faithful, careful, and responsible. And I would like to add, we can be fruitful, even when no one is looking after us. To grow well and be good, and not to take advantage.